I always thought podcasts were boring as hell. Um, so I created my podcast probably 2 years ago. Before that, I never listened to them. Remember, I used to have people that would swear by them, the Joe Rogan podcasts. I'm sure there's others, comedian ones. I used to have tons of cleaners when I ran Airbnbs and painters and repairmen that would have an earphone and they'd be listening to podcasts. I just never got behind it. I don't know. It's hard for me to sit and be entertained for 30 minutes. I can watch a TV show. It's scripted. It takes 20 people to write it. Um, but podcasts are just like random people's musings, and I never got behind them. Always thought they were silly. Yeah, I used to have a friend that would wear a shirt that said podcasts suck unless you have them. I was always like, nah, podcasts just suck. Like, who wants to sit and just listen to people meander? Which I'm literally doing right now. Why are you watching this? I'm not that smart. I'm just one that does this a lot. I don't know. So I've kind of come around and wrapped my head around it. But as an ADDer, I don't even know if that's real. Um, it's hard to keep focused. I can't imagine sitting here and watching two people just like talk. Like, I don't even watch late night TV, like what, Conan or Colbert or one of those guys. Like, it's so hard to watch people talk about nothing. It's impossible for us. And so I never watch podcasts. Like, even Joe Rogan, aren't his episodes like an hour and a half? And like, I could watch the clips of it in 30 seconds, all the info, boom, done. And I'd much rather that. Give me like 30 seconds of the 10 things in a Joe Rogan episode that are awesome. And boom, I'll take all that info and run on. What else is a popular one? I mean, almost all these money ones. I mean, even the comedy ones, like what? Bad Friends, Andrew something redhead, and Bobby Lee, the Korean. I mean, you can just watch their clips and outtakes. You don't have to watch the whole thing with all the ums. So that's why I created Millionaires Are Made. Not only did I want to share information, as I traveled the world and met people all across all walks of life and was like, wait, you don't know about this? Everyone should know about that. Oh, but you know about this, but you don't know about this. We should have a bottom line info. And that's where Millionaires Are Made came from, is trying to create a baseline for the whole world to have the same info, whether it's financial, whether it's physical. I mean, diets. Dude, even doing this show, I have so many nutritionists, dietitians, personal trainers, and even then, there's disagreement all over the place, which is why I don't believe there's a truth to really anything. But let's get back to podcasts. So created the podcast, and I was like, I want this thing to be information to your face, and then done and gone. And we've had the exact same model since the episode 1. So we built it to where quick little intro. It's kind of grown a little bit over the things as I added merchandise and sponsors and all this kind of stuff to grow. But it's quick intro, and then we just have 3 guests that tell you one piece of advice on that topic. And so agree with that person, or you think that they're stupid, whatever. All right, we got 2 other ones coming up. Then we all kind of we do waste about 10 minutes talking about each other's tip. Sometimes those conversations are the best part because they build on each other, they react to each other, and it's entertaining. We also take questions from the audience, and sometimes that can be really entertaining. So if you're interested in spicing up one of my shows, definitely watch one of our live shows every Wednesday at 11 a.m. AST or noon AST. And whatever question you ask, we ask it live on air. So unless it's illegal. So be cautious that way. And so that's how I thought. I thought audience engagement's huge. And I don't think there's many podcasts out there that do that. First off, they got to be live. I guess you could send in questions and we could ask them, perhaps. So I wanted it to be live because I want audiences to ask and get their questions answered immediately. And I wanted quick, easy tips. Literally, each guest only has 3 questions in 5 minutes. One of the questions is, what is your tip? Okay. Then at the end, we get a daily challenge. So we come and we do one little 5-minute activity so you have an actionable item to improve there. And so that is why I created my live show podcast and why I think it hit top 100. And I mean, everyone that watches it, every time we get new guests, they're all like, dude, this is crazy. It's different. It's this and that. And that's all I want to hear. So If you hate podcasts like I do, I still don't listen to any other podcasts. Yeah, that's true. I don't even have Apple Podcasts on my phone, or I honestly don't even really know how I would search for one. I'm sure I could go to applepodcast.com or something like that and search for a podcast. I know so little about it, yet I produce a top 100 Apple podcast. And we don't even market on Apple. It's wild. It's crazy how this journey's taken us. Um, it's awesome how it's grown. I still call it a live show. I don't call it a podcast. Uh, I mean, I guess podcasts are not a podcast, but we kind of group it all together. So I don't know if you have a good podcast. Let me know. I guess I can listen to it while I don't know, man. I just don't listen to podcasts. I, when I work, I have music in the background. I guess I could change that, but then working and trying to listen and take knowledge down, that sounds almost impossible. Yeah, it's fascinating.